We have really seen rapid growth in private markets, and that is something that Canadian investors know very, very well. As we look at the growth that's occurred in the market and we look forward to the growth that everybody expects, I think it's really important for Canadian investors to think about the expertise that they have in-house, to think about the partners that they work with, and importantly, to think about technology that they're using. That's going to be what enables them to invest at scale and with confidence. The easy opportunities, if there were some, don't really exist, right? Competition is very fierce in the Canadian market. And at the same time, what we've seen is that the technology platforms that many of these investors use were really designed for public market holdings. Those platforms don't really think about the complexities of private market investments, the different requirements of private market investments. And that really spans the entire range from private credit to private equity, infrastructure, real estate, all areas where Canadian investors have been very, very active. At the same time, what we're seeing is that because of these technology challenges, part of the equation does become value creation through technology and operational improvements, in addition to the identification of key investments that these investors are looking at. Because without doing that, it's very difficult to understand the risks that you have across both your public and private investments, as well as your liquidity constraints and your cash flows. If you don't have the right technology platforms, it can become very costly and challenging from a technology standpoint. When you have a multi-asset platform, I think the optimal model is one which really gives you a comprehensive view of all of your holdings across both public and private markets, across regions as well. And that's regardless of whether you're managing them in-house, your in-house investments, as well as those investments that you outsource to managers. That view, that comprehensive view, we like to call it a whole of fund view, which is what does the whole of your funds look like, again, is critical to investing with confidence. Well, State Street really does have a unique combination of services and a technology platform. But to begin with, we also have decades of experience helping Canadian investors and really supporting their success. We have a very deep bench of experts who are really well steeped in the market, in private markets as well as public markets, and have worked hand in hand with our Canadian investor partners for many years. But one of the things that really does make State Street unique is this platform that we have, which combines asset servicing, a full technology front to back platform, plus the ability to integrate trusted third parties as investors see fit. And so that platform coming together in a really unrivaled offering is what enables us to reach out to and provide services to private and public market investors and enable them to have the market transparency that they need when they're looking across all of their portfolios and assessing cash flows, risk exposure, and liquidity constraints.